I'm just going to now doing two issues. 177 the Terminator, that one, and I'm doing 118. So, yeah, so, all right. Just gonna move. I'm gonna move the camera down and just move this up a bit. Move that down just a bit. Okay. All right. Okay. So we've got so we'll just move this over here, move that across, and oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, that doesn't belong there. Take the skull off because that's going to fall off. And we put that like so. Hang on. Hold on. I may have to move this over this way a bit. And that's it. Turn that, hang on, that way a bit. There we are. First things first is the batteries. Now, it says it takes, it takes 4 C batteries. Now, I haven't got the 4 C batteries as yet, but I will get them. I will get them next time. Okay, put a lot of those. Don't need to use that at the moment. Pop that there. We'll need to use those very soon. And there. Okay. Now, put the battery pack actually, hang on. Turn it around like that. Okay, so that is, of course that will go in, that will go in like, it'll go like that, and then we plug this into okay. Turn that round there.
When you're finished, can you come and put my pillowcase on?
Yeah. Now that is that. Putting that on. Of course, it takes that will sit properly once it's turned over. Now we've got this part which goes which goes over. Almost I don't pinch anything. Right, now open these up, and some black screws. I think there's a lot there, so I think the bolts, these bolts are for the other part, so I'm just going to lay that out there. Screwdriver, as long as I think the screwdriver lost the magnetizing thing. Get the other one and put that in there. Turn that around like that. Another screw, and we'll just move it over a bit like so. there. So right, now don't need that at the moment. Right, at the moment, so actually I'm just going to pop that there, because now we bring the metal part over. Here it is. Okay. Now we need these. I'll just move that a bit there. Just there. Like so. Thought I lost those two. So we go put that there. Oh, wait a minute.
When you're finished, I want to have a shower.
Yep.
Darren?
Yep, okay, that's all right.
So I don't have to have it in the morning.
So, I've got a little spanner. Got a little spanner somewhere. Got a spanner somewhere. I saw it. Where did I see it? I'm just looking for a spanner. I know I've got a spanner somewhere. I've got a spanner somewhere, but I might just have to use old pliers. Old pliers. So Okay, so that's that one. Just got a pair of, I've got a, okay, so that's that one. I've got a spanner somewhere, I just don't know where I've put it. Right. I'll have to. Okay, so that's on. That's on. I don't know, it doesn't look like it's straight though. Doesn't look like it's straight. I don't know, I know I shouldn't be using pliers. Right, next part. Now, I'll just hold like that. Because it's turning. Right, so that's all right. Now, right, so that's that one. And then one more. nut. There. There. Then. Now, right. Now, okay. So that is that one. Okay, so that's 117. 117 done. Now we've got 1118. Now I get 119 tomorrow, and then next week I've got the last issue with the Terminator. Now I may have to put this up a bit more. Of course, next thing is the last piece. I don't know why that's loose. So you've got that, and then you've got metal bar that goes right there. I think once this part is in the bottom, and then that part right there is on, then should be right. Okay. All right. goes in there. That's that one. Two. Three. Four. Okay, so now we get the bolts. Now this is going to be this is going to be a lot easier. Put it on. It's going to be a lot easier to hold. I know I should use a spanner. I don't know where the spanner is. Okay, so that's that. Now, I just hold that. I know I shouldn't use pliers. I seriously cannot find my spanner. That's that. Then there's this one. Alright, and then there we go. Okay, now this is where it's going to get a bit tricky. This is going to get a bit tricky. which I'm gonna have to hold on. I'm gonna have to put it on my lap, so that I can. Okay. Oh. Still, go in. Ah, that's one. Okay. I'll just get the other screw. And the next one. Oh, I don't know why this glue's not going in. Right. Battery box is a bit flimsy. Right. Jack. Jake, hello mate. At the moment I'm doing this. What I'll do is I'll just hang on Jake. I'll just move it down. You see now? Hey, how are you, Jake? Now, got this to put on. So I turn this over like so. Hang on. Turn this around like this way. No, that's just the battery box. It's coming out. Now, yeah, I'm pretty good. Now I will show you in a minute what I'm doing. Just gotta put the bottom part in. And I will show you what I'm doing. Another screw. And I'll show you in a tick. In a tick, mate. Right. Battery box is a bit flimsy, but not to worry there. Not to worry. Okay, now, hello everyone. Now, show you what doing. I did 2 issues. Now, this is the stand. There. That's, you see that? That's the stand. Now, is that? As you can see there. Which I get the next issue tomorrow, which will be a Friday. Put it on bar, on another bar on the top. You see it, Jake? So the Terminator will stand on here. The last issue comes out next week. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Jake. So it's the base for the Terminator, which I'll just. Oh, I am, Jake. I am. You know, as I said, I get the issue not 119 tomorrow. Well, and do it on Friday. Oh, hang on. There's still other bits to put on. Hang on. There's other bits. There's these. So was the stream 1 or 2? This is the one stream. It's so the next stream is going to be a couple of hours later on, and then one late tonight. It looks like I've got to put these pads on. So I'll just turn this over. And put them on. One there. One there. Another pad. You've got a bit of a cough, mate. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm all good. I'm all good, mate. All good. Perfectly fine, mate. No worries. Now. Oh. Oh, I forgot to put there's a screw. I forgot to put. I forgot to put one of the screws in the base. Yes, so next Thursday, which is the final issue, 120, which is the 10th of Feb, my birthday, which is good. Now I've just got to put these. So is that stand meant to be the era where Terminator 1, right? Yes, yeah. Next week, I'm going to try and if I can put a bit of money aside to pick it up. Then I will show the Terminator. I'll do it live. Show the Terminator, his jaw moving, eyes go red, eyes move, his head's supposed to turn, I think. And there's 4 different coloured lights, 3 themes from the movie. So the last issue is the remote control where you put together yourself. So I've got to put, now what I'll do is I'll just do that just to show you. They have to go in. No. Looks like I'm just going to have to stand up for this. There it is. Hey, there we go. Hang on. This has been a long time built. Yes, it definitely has. It's taken nearly 2 years. I know you love your Terminators. I do, mate, I do. Don't tell me those poles are stuffed. No, it's all good. I got one of them in. Just have to try and be careful and make sure that I get hey, there we go. Look, 1, 2. That's 2 of them. There we go. So there'll be so tomorrow is the issue 119. Thank you, Jake, mate. Thank you, mate. That's what comes in 119. You've got that, the top. Now, other people that's done this build, when they've got to the last issue, they've put their Terminator on, but can't, have it all, light up and the jaw moving and the eyes red and moving and that, until the last issue, which is the remote control which you put together yourself. So, yes, so, so tomorrow, probably Friday, pick up some more issues and do this issue. Now, a lot of people with this chain, it's loose and they've just sort of just thrown it on. So it ends up sitting on the base. And I'm thinking maybe I don't know, maybe use a bit of super glue or something and glue it to the base. So what issue did you pick up today? The issue I picked up today was 118. I already had 117 from a couple of weeks ago, but I thought I'd wait until I got 118. It's because of the metal plate. See the metal plate at the bottom there? It had 4 like little brackets that holds this on with 4 screws. So that part's done, and then Friday I'll pick up the next issue, and which will be that one with that. And I think I might super glue with that chain. So Friday is when the base gets finished and put the terminator on. That part there, because at the back of him, there's 2 screws that go in, and they sit on those there. And then next week, pick up the last issue, show it working, and that, and it's always really exciting to when you get to us. What will your other streams today be of? Probably the stream later on. It's about 4:25. Yeah, the stream probably later on will probably be little bit more of the diamond art, and then the stream late tonight will probably be a couple of the issues for the Spitfire, because I think I've got about 7 issues. The reason why I've had the issues sort of had a fair few issues, which I hadn't been able to do streams a couple of weeks ago, about for 2.5 weeks. I sort of, each issue, every time I pick up my issues, I've had to put them aside until I'm able to do any streams. So later on, it will be more of the diamond art, and then late tonight, Spitfire. It's probably about 2, 3, 4 issues. I'm being called, so I'll be back in a minute.
my throat. You can't even open it. Tell me why. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna have a shower. Close that. Is that in? Is that closed? Not just that. You know one thing we don't have here? Bugs. You know where I think those bugs came from? Wayne's bugs. One of the colour with a what? What? Now? You might have to go in the towel for the time being. There's a tap there. There's sheets in the dryer. So you should look at the wall. Yeah, bloody fire?
Yes.
I saw something on Facebook about it.
Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So yes, chair stuck. So yes, Jake, the other stream will be later on. Be dominant, a bit more of the dominant, and then late tonight will be Spitfire. Now, sometimes in issues, there's always just a little bit to do in each issue, so might end up doing 5 issues of the Spitfire, or end up 6 or 7. So it's the Spitfire is just sitting over there, and that's coming along nicely. So the Terminator, which on Friday I'll be able to put it on the stand, and that's so 119 pick up on Friday, which is that. As I was saying, with the chain, everyone that's done the build, and they've sort of finished this build they've been doing. This issue has the 119 has that chain. So what's that chain for? I don't know. A lot of people are sort of, I think, sort of looked a bit puzzled to, you know, what's the chain for, and you know what you're supposed to do with that chain. Do you need that chain? Probably not, Jake. I think it just might be like part of the base. You just throw it on the base, and when the Terminator's on, you throw the chain on, and it's sort of part of you know, all the mess and that they've made. Maybe it's just making something look cool. I mean, it's all right, Jake. I know what you meant. Cool. I know. Sometimes you try to type sometimes when you try to type the right word, and a wrong word comes up. That's all right, Jake, mate. Not a problem. Yeah, I'd probably say just to look cool, just part of the base. But it's going to be really good to finally see the Terminator's standing up, which means this part, because the Terminator is just here, just there. So he's just sitting there, lying, relaxing, you could say. I'm very proud of you, Darren. You did amazing. You did amazing with your builds. Thank you, Jake. That means a lot to me, mate. So thank you, mate. I really enjoy doing these builds, but when it gets to the last issue, you think, you know, 2 years. It takes 2 years, and you know, when you so finally you hope, you think, oh, I hope it works, and then so it works and you think, oh, good. It means I did a good job, and you know, so it means that the issue like once the next issue I get on Friday, the 119, then I'll be able to put him up on the stand, and yeah, so, and then next week, next Thursday, you know what, Darren? At least today's stream didn't have something stupid like those bloody tyres. Yes, I think that the tyres for the Super Snack car, because I put them in hot water and leave them in there for a little bit, not too long. Although with the white rim round on the tyre and sort of we're wearing away a bit, it's sort of hard to sort of get it in. Oh, picks up Spider-Man. But yeah, I mean, massive upgrade, mate. Hello. How are you going? But yeah, I know, Jay. It is very, you know, it's a bit annoying when you get to an issue and you've got to put the rim in the tyres, and it's very hard. It ends up hurting your hand. So then I have to try and I end up using a pair of scissors, which I sort of had to be careful. So, but yeah, the Shelby Super Snake car, it's a good build, although along the way there's going to be parts where it's going to take a while to sort of put together. But yeah, with the Terminator, this is the base that I've, the bottom of the base is finished, as you can see. So that's what, there, and then you've got that there. So that's what I've done. The batteries are just here. Take C batteries. Master Bliss is doing good, just chilling, no worries, mate. C batteries, which I can get, and so yeah. So, and at the bottom there, as you can see, there's like a metal plate here. Yeah. So Fridays when I put the top on, just set that like so, which that's in the next 119, next issue. Of course that changes depending on Jake said. Cool. So yeah, so that's the Terminator. Part of the base done. The bottom of the base is sort of done. It's just the top part, and then in the live stream on Friday you'll see, put the Terminator on, and all ready for when I get the next issue next week to put the remote control together. So yeah, so nice. no worries there. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. I've got to say that the Terminator, once the base is done and put the Terminator on, that's done. And then for it to work and that, the last issue next week. So yeah, so it's been a long journey doing this build. Jake says great build today. Thank you, Jake, mate. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Oh no, I didn't miss any comments. It's all good. So then there's still going to be a room tour. I've got to put some shelves just up the back on the back wall. There's another shelf I think I was getting help from father-in-law. With another one with 2 brackets underneath. Just in case, if there's things that are a little bit heavy, we can go on it. A very long journey, Darren. Yes, Master Upgrade. Definitely has been a long journey. So it means that the only other builds that I'll be doing, because there's no new builds that's come into Australia, which I really hope this year new builds do come in. But the only builds that I'll be doing after the Terminator's finished and the remote control done and that is the Shelby car, Spitfire, Ferrari, and Bismarck. So yeah, so later on there'll be a Diamond Art, and then late tonight Spitfire. Might be about 4, 5, 6 or the whole 7 issues to do the Spitfire, and then there's the Ferrari. There's an issue I picked up for the Bismarck. It's got all the cogs and that for at the back where the rudders are at the back of it. So yeah, so there is something new that I'm going to be bringing to the channel. I sort of when I can get things, order things online, then I think, oh yeah, I can get that. So I'm able to get it only when I can. Other times I can't. So there's something new coming to the channel. I have to wait until it comes. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a kit with all parts and put together, and it has LED lights with it. So that's something new coming to the channel. So yeah, so wait for that. So yeah, so I'm very pleased that I didn't have a problem with, as you can see, these two. See the two, this one here and this one. I'm glad I didn't have any problems. Otherwise, if they were in the wrong spot, I might have had to put bloody pliers down there and try and get them out. But they went straight in, and which is good. So I'm very pleased with that, and as I said, the batteries for on the base, they take C batteries, which I can get. The little battery box in the Terminator's head take I think take 3 or 4. I think it's AAA batteries or AA batteries. But that's fine. I get them as well. What was it? There's a comment. So yeah, so it's getting very, very, very close for the Terminator to be finished. The one thing that, and I think, you know, I think some people might get a bit emotional because when you're doing a build and it sort of takes 2 years, and then you get to the last one and you finish and you think, you know, you feel really good. And I enjoy doing these builds. So yeah, so and the base has turned out pretty good. Under the skull, the switch, which is just there. So I don't know if I'll whether I'll give the base a bit of a touch up, you know, paint the base, or just leave it the way it is. I mean, the only things that wouldn't need to paint is some of the things that like a bit of a rusty look, but the rest of it, and the skull, I could just leave it the way the base is, or I could, you know, maybe go to Miranda and get some paints and sort of paint it up a bit. Either do it by hand, or maybe if I can, when I can, get a bit of a spray gun. But then again, I might end up leaving it the way it is. Yeah, it's a pretty good build. I mean, along the way, I've had a couple of little problems, like with the fingers, where the fingers are on the Terminator, you put it together and you think it's right, and the next minute they fall apart. So that's the only issue. I mean, when we moved here, his right arm, half of his right arm fell off, so I managed to fix that. I've sort of just thinking of gluing the fingers and just then, because he's not exactly going to be moving his fingers. Even though there are things like mods where you can make so that the fingers don't fall apart. Next Thursday, you said, is the final issue. Yes, Jake, yes. Next Thursday, which is the 10th of February, my birthday, is the last issue. It's the remote control that you put together yourself. that takes, I think, either AA batteries or AAA batteries. So, yeah, so it's going to be pretty good. When it's finished. So, yeah, so later on, Diamond Art, and then late tonight, Spitfire. Might be a couple of issues, then again it might be the whole 7 issues. Muscle says his arm probably fell because he was doing late night arm wrestling while you weren't at home with other robots. yeah, he probably was. Probably was, Muscle Upgrade. That's probably why half his arm fell off. So, yeah, it's... Jake says Dying Light 2 is out in 2 days. Ooh, cool. Yeah, I was aiming to play Dying Light, the first one. Looks a pretty good game, and the second one be as good as well. No. So yeah, that's should be pretty good. The Dying Light 2. So because I know the other game, Horizon Forbidden West, which is $124 at EB Games and $109 on the PlayStation Store. So I could either get it on the PlayStation Store or get it through EB Games. So if I put a $10 deposit on it, I've still got voucher and gift card to knock the price down and just pay the rest. It's probably more cheaper on Steam for PC. Yes, it possibly might be Master Upgrade. So I sort of was hoping I got it. Was this yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I was hoping it'd be a bit less, but as I said, it's 109 on PlayStation Store and 124. Forbidden West is a PlayStation exclusive. Oh, okay. Jake, thank you, mate. Let me know that, mate. So thank you. So yeah, I'll probably again get Horizon Forbidden West. Probably check out Dying Light 2. Because some weird thing happened last night when I went to watch a show on Disney Plus through my PS4. I had to change the audio from the liner to DTS because on the liner audio you could just hear the music. You couldn't, you could see their mouths moving, but you couldn't hear the audio at all. So I had to change to DTS so I was able to watch it. It's the show called Book of Boba Fett, which I watched all the episodes, but there's only six episodes, so a bit short, but for a bit short for a series, but wasn't a bad show. It was a pretty good show. Is that a good show so far? Would you say it's better than Mandalorian? I would say, Jake, it's just as good as the Mandalorian, because the actor that played one of the clones in Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and had the fights on that top of that big ramp thing with Obi-Wan, and that was one of the clones, Jango Fett, and the boy was, grew up and then became Boba Fett. The actor is the same, is playing Boba Fett. So the Book of Boba Fett is just as good as the Mandalorian. Because in the Mandalorian, you might see Boba Fett show up, and so hang on, I'll be back in a minute. Did I miss any comments? No. And other time you might have the. I won't give any spoilers away, but the Mandalorian shows up in the Book of Boba Fett. So in the Mandalorian series, you have Boba Fett show up, and in the Book of Boba Fett, where's your baby Yoda? He's here he is. Hello. There he is. Now I'm not sure whether I'll keep him in the box or have him out of the box. He's got like a little necklace sort of thing that he wears. So. Yes, he definitely is, Jake. Definitely is, mate. So yeah, I might either keep him in the box, or maybe end up, once I've fixed more of the room, I might have him sitting on the desk with his little necklace on, and yeah, have him sitting on the desk. So yeah, so 119 on Friday. With that, would be the day I put the Terminator on the stand. I haven't seen season 2 of Mandalorian. Would knowing his real name be a spoiler? The character's name or the actor's name? Jake. Way over there. So you mean the character's name, Jake? I mean, would knowing Baby Yoda's real name be a spoiler, since I haven't seen season 2? Well, his actual name is Baby Guru. But he looks like a little version of Yoda. No, I don't think it would be a spoiler. The first season I enjoyed of Mandalorian. The CGI special effects in it were really good, and season 2 is just as good as season 1. The last episode of season 2 is all I'll say is it's sort of sad and that, but I won't say any more. I don't want to spoil it, but it's sad, and you sort of get a bit of a surprise who shows up. But I won't say anything. Did you cry at the ending of season 2? Well, maybe I had a couple of tears, because it sort of sad at the end of the last episode, and you do get a surprise to see who someone turns up, but I'm not saying who. But season 2 is really good. Season 3 is meant to be coming out this year. Haven't heard any more about at the moment. Although they did say something about season 3 was coming out in 2022. It'd be good to see season 3. So it's season 2 is just as good as season 1, Jake. So yeah, so it's as I said, it's a bit probably a bit teary last episode, but it's sad and sort of happy sort of thing. So alright. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you all for coming on. It's been awesome talking to you, Jake. Master of Upgrade. I see there's two people here. Isn't Boba Fett acted by a Maori New Zealander actor? Yes, that is right. That is right, Jake. Yes. How long till you go live next? Well, it's about 5:10. Let's see. You've got to love seeing us down under. Getting love. Yes. Yes, Jake, definitely. Now probably it's 5:10. Probably about 8 p.m. my time. I'll do second stream, and then late tonight will be the third stream. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Bye now. Yes, so 8 p.m. tonight, Australian time, will be the second stream, and then I'll tell you when the third one will be, which will be late tonight, but I'll tell you what time. So yeah, so the next stream will be the diamond art, which will be sitting over there on that table. I just sort of did the base on the desk over here, because there was sort of a lot to do, and especially when you the bottom part and the metal part that goes underneath. So yeah. So anyway, take care, everybody. It has been a pleasure chatting to you, Jake, and Master of Upgrade. So as we say, don't forget, as already said, don't forget to put a like, put a comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Take care, guys. Bye now. Take care, Jake. See you, mate. Take care, Master of Upgrade. See you all next time. Bye, everybody.